Hello and welcome to today's class. So today we'll be dealing on dienes. So let's look at the word itself. Die means two, while in is gotten from a functional group called alkene. An alkene is made up of double bonds. So therefore, dienes are compounds containing two double bonds in their structure. Dienes are compounds containing two double bonds in their structure. Now let's take a look at the types of dienes. Types of dienes. There are three different types of dienes. So the first type of diene is called cumulative dienes. In this type of dienes, two double bonds are adjacent to each other. Two double bonds are adjacent to each other. So let's take an example. We have CH2 and we have double bond. We have C, we have another double bond, and we have CH2. If you look at this structure very well, we have a double bond here, and following it, we have another double bond. So these double bonds are adjacent to each other. That is why it is called a cumulative diene. The name of this compound is 1,2-propadiene. Now let's take another example under cumulative diene. We have CH3, we have a single bond, we have CH, we have a double bond, we have C, we have another double bond, we have CH, we have a single bond, and we have another CH3. If you look at this structure very well, we have double bond here, and we have another double bond following this double bond. So there is no single bond between this double bond. So therefore, it is a cumulative diene. Assuming there is a single bond in between these two double bonds, then it won't be a cumulative diene. But since there is no single bond between these two double bonds, therefore it is a cumulative diene. Now, the name of this structure or compound is called 2,3-pentadiene. Let's look at the second type of diene. We have conjugated diene. In this type of diene, two double bonds are separated by one single bond. Now let's take an example. So we have here CH2 double bond, CH single bond, CH double bond, and CH2. If you look at this structure very well, we have a double bond here, we have a single bond, and we have another double bond. So there is a single bond between the double bonds. There is a single bond here in between these two double bonds. So therefore, it is a conjugated diene. Now, the name of this structure or compound is 1,3-butadiene. Now, let's take another example still on conjugated diene. So we have CH2 double bond, C single bond, CH double bond, and CH2. And then CH3. If you look at this structure very well, we have double bond here, we have single bond, and we have another double bond. So there is a single bond between these two double bonds. That is why it is called a conjugated diene. So the name of this structure is 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene. Finally, let's look at the third type of diene. We have here isolated dienes. An isolated diene has two double bonds separated by more than one single bond in it. Now let's take an example. So we have here CH2 double bond, CH single bond, CH single bond, CH double bond, CH2. Now if you look at this compound very well, we have a double bond here, we have a single bond, we have another single bond, and we have a double bond. So these two double bonds are separated by more than one single bond. That is why it is called an isolated diene. So the name of this structure is called 1,4-pentadiene. So let's take another example on isolated diene. We have CH2 double bond, CH single bond, CH2 single bond, CH2 single bond, CH double bond, and CH2. If you look at the structure very well, we have here single bond, we have here double bond, we have here double bond, we have a single bond, we have another single bond, and we have the third single bond in between two double bonds. So that is why it is an isolated diene. Now, the name of this structure is 1,5-hexadiene.